Ariana Lipski against Priscila Cachoeira. If I said it good. You
Hey,
want to
that's
try to do it?
something. That's something. Close. I think I can't do much better. Priscilla Cachoeira, I like to say.
Okay, you sound better. Who do you got here, brother?
All right. Well, before I get to the shit that pisses me off, I'll start with the positives. I think Priscilla Cachoeira, you know, when she's throwing her straight punches, her jabs, her crosses, she's very accurate, and she has some stunning power, at least enough to drop and KO some of these ladies. I think if there's one weakness, one glaring weakness she has, it's in the grappling, so that could be something Ariane Lipski looks to take advantage of. I doubt it, but it might be wise to try to take her down because her takedown defense is pretty poor. And when she's on the ground, speaking of shit that I don't like, bro, she's got to be like the long lost daughter of like Husamar Palhares. I think she's one of the dirtiest fighters. You know what fight I'm talking about with Jillian Robertson, right? She has that fully locked rear naked choke in on her, and instead of trying to fight the hands or even tapping, she fucking reaches for the eyeball, not once but twice. I mean, I
I
guess
mean,
no harm, no
effective.
foul, but
Was it
she
effective?
fucking that's dirt, man. And but but props to her. I guess the ref didn't see it. She got choked out anyway. Um, with Aaron,
Other girl didn't saw it also after that for sure.
yeah, I mean, fucking, I guess do what you got to do, right? But Erin Lipski, I think if she has a path to victory, it could be the takedowns. She doesn't go for them too often in her fights. But one thing I do like out of her is her right hook to open and to close her combinations. She likes that right hook. It's pretty good for her. And against Priscilla Cachoeira, who often keeps her hands pretty low, maybe it's enough to catch her. But if I had to put money on it, my money's on Priscilla. I think she has more firepower in her hands and enough to get the job done, maybe with a TKO somewhere in the second or third round.
That's probably that crack cocaine. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That cocaina.
Yeah, like I was really like I was going more like I'm gonna skip even technical part. I'm gonna agree with you what you said. Like the only difference that I want to say, Ariana Lipski, she was like a KSW champion. You know, like uh,
Okay.
she's like Polish. I was like surprised when I saw that. That's why I was looking for. But I guess like in the last name, it's not Brazilian. You know, like so she have
Mhm.
Polish heritage. That's why she was fighting in KSW. Like I think that's
I
maybe
didn't know that.
biggest European organization, and it's coming from Poland. And she was a champion over there. You know, and she have that experience. You know, like fighting on the big stage. That's pretty big show. That's like something KSW, I don't know, did you ever watch? That's similar to Pride.
For sure, and I think like you'll see a lot of Eastern Europeans right now. They're coming in hot, you know. So to win a championship belt over there, like I do think that says a lot.
Yeah,
And and she has a fight against Valentina Shevchenko, who's like a not Valentina, her sister Antonina Shevchenko, who's a
yeah,
Muay Thai world champion. And as far as the striking, she didn't look that bad. Surprisingly, it was more grappling, but as far as striking, she didn't look too bad against her.
no, and I think like that's why I'm giving like I'm just not agreeing with you. Everything what you said, I agree. It's just like I was more interesting about like in this fight, I was like more digging about some other stuff. Like that's why I said like Priscilla, if you didn't know, and that's gonna be interesting probably like for the people to hear. I'm not gonna go too much into it. Who is interested, go look. She was like addict on crack cocaine for
Bro, oh
years.
no way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You think she's on that John Jones diet is what you're saying.
yeah, yeah. That's great. No, but like it's very interesting story. You know, like, I'll not go all about that. But also now, like I think recently she had a scandal with her girlfriend. That
That sounds. I think so. Yeah. Didn't her girl post like a video or some shit?
yeah,
Am I
yeah.
thinking of the
So
right girl? Yeah.
yeah, so going
Okay.
mentally like in this fight, and I think this is the first her fight after that, you know. So that's the question where she's gonna be
Yeah.
mentally. And for me, one of the most, I mean, she's mental obviously. If she was like pretty young, hooked
Dude. Oh
on
my
crack
god.
cocaine. You know, I'm kidding. And like she looks like really like a dangerous woman, but I think like Lipski is more technical, and
Mhm.
especially like now, what's going on if she doesn't put all that rage and chaos, like, and I think she can be a little bit like off the how to say not concentrated to the match. So I'm gonna give my, and as the bookmakers also gave it to Ariane, they
Oh
gave it
really?
advantage. So we have like how much it is, minus 175. Against Priscilla is like plus 150. I don't say this is a bad bet, but like it's a long shot. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Ariane.
Really. I think Priscilla's a live dog in this. I mean, Lipski, she has a striking. I just think she lacks the power. Maybe you could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if she has too many like TKOs, at least in the UFC. But yeah, Cachoeira, she's like that tough cocaina warrior now. So
No, I think like she had only in UFC one by the finish. Everything else came by decision, and she
mhm.
had a two loss by TKO. You know, an interesting fact also like they both have one performance of the night. Sorry, my mistake. Priscilla has also one fight of the night, and they have like a same score in UFC: 3 wins and 4 defeats.
Mhm.
So, and also like if we go to their previous opponents, they both have a loss from Molly McCain, and only Ariana has like a win over uh, Carolina, Luana, and Priscilla have defeat. So that's maybe
Mhm.
something that we can look to it. And that's something when I was like making like a study of this fight. That's why I gave my advantage, like a bookmakers gave to Ariana. But like I think she's like too big favorite on the books. Like, and Priscilla has a chance. So if somebody wants to play, it's maybe not bad, but like, eh, considering what's happening in her life, I would maybe
Mhm.
skip this one.
Interesting statistic. John Jones has never lost a fight on coke, so there's that.
That's the problem. She's off the coke.
Oh, okay. We'll see. We'll
She's
see.
clean now. She's like that's how she went to the mixed martial arts. Like that's how she got clean.
Okay.
Okay,